Well, hey guys, I thought I would just do a little bit of an update for this channel because I just did a similar update on my phone's gonna go crazy, I guess. Um, I just did a similar update video on my main YouTube channel, basically just talking about some stuff that I'm going to be doing, and some of that kind of applies to this channel as well, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Basically, I'm at a point, and I think I'm going to elaborate more on this in this video than on the other channel because I feel like it's more relevant here. Because on this channel, I feel like stuff I do on Twitter is more like this channel and Twitter are more connected. Um, where on my other channel, oddly enough, I feel like there's more of a connection of that channel and Instagram in terms of like people watching, people who follow me and people who watch that channel. It's kind of like there's a connection between those two. And I don't really use Instagram as much. I feel like I use Twitter more. I've just kind of met more fun, interesting people through Twitter, which is why this is kind of a weird thing to talk about, but I'm kind of like quitting social media right now. So if you follow my stupid face on anything, just expect that I'm probably going to be absent. I'm considering maybe once a week. I'm going to try this. Once a week through my desktop. I don't even want it on my phone because it's just such a distraction, and it makes me feel miserable when I'm like scrolling for an hour. My eyes hurt, my hand hurts from the repetitive, my thumb hurts right now. Like and it's been days since I deleted all this shit, so it's like I'm still in the healing process. But like, what a horrible habit to have, to just, every time you're a little bit bored, let's take the phone out and, I'm just like, I'm over it. And I'm a creative mind person. I got a big, weird, spooky cat brain going on in here. And constantly looking at that device instead of having time to just sit and think about creative things, it's really damaging. Like, I remember when I was in high school, and I'm supposed to be doing my work, but I'm not because, fuck that, honestly. So instead, I'm just sitting there, probably doodling some weird monsters and shit, and just kind of like thinking about like my next movie project that I'm going to work on, because like I love making amateur little short movies and stuff. Just, it's a thing that I do. What should I do in my next movie? Oh, I could do this, could do that. And the teacher slams her fist on my desk and starts screaming at me and gives me anxiety or something. But this is irrelevant to this. But this is a separate thing we're talking about now. So yeah, like, it's been several days since I got like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I uninstalled all that shit. Just got off my phone. YouTube is the only kind of entertainment app that I kept on my phone, and the only reason I kept that one is because I'm trying to do like daily exercises. I try to do this, which I guess is better than never trying. But I found like these 10-minute exercise routines, and I just where you copy what the person does, So I watched those, and I pull those up on my phone when I do them. So literally, that's the only reason I'm keeping YouTube. If I could think of like an alternative to that, I'd probably get rid of YouTube as well. I don't know. I want all the distractions to just go away. And like I said, several days have gone by since Twitter was the last one to go. I was like, I'll keep Twitter. I'll just restrict it because there's some people on there I like to chat with and or interact with. But it still was just too much. Like, I put a little timer. I could limit it to like 20 minutes a day or whatever. It's still just like, I'd rather just not even have it. So it's gone. A few days since I've done that. I feel so much better just nixing the social media. Like, It's it's almost depressing how much better I feel. I do. I just like feel like not so shitty, like because it's something in my family's blood. We got like some serious, all the mental health issues, all the depression, all the anxiety. It's just like something on my mom's side. I don't know. It's just like flourishing, flowing with all the bad stuff that makes your brain not happy. And I think there's even studies that just say social media just makes you feel like shit. And if you already have depression and anxiety, it's not helping. It's definitely I feel like numb and crippled all the time. So I'm done with it. I'm not even trying to like sound like preachy or shame anyone if you are using it and you have value in it. But for me, it's not doing me any good. I guess you can use like alcohol maybe has a comparison. Some people, maybe they drink on Saturdays and party with their bros or whatever, and it's fine. But other people are alcoholics and they have a problem that needs to be dealt with. I feel like I was like a social media alcoholic. I did not have a healthy relationship with it. Like it was fine when it was fine, but most of the time it just kind of sucks. I don't know. Like when I first started using Twitter, it's like, oh, this is fun. There's all kinds of cool people on here, and I can share all the weird things that I do with them, and they can share their weird things that they do, and just have a weird old time. I don't know. Started off fun is I guess the point I'm trying to make. Then it became mind numbing after so many years went by. I can't remember when I first started using Twitter. I want to say it was 2020, somewhere 2020. Just when I started all this furry nonsense, and I heard that was a good place to meet other furries and just have a good old furry time. But I also met quite a few like just other types of geeky individuals, like horror fans and Halloween enthusiasts and all that. Where was I? God dang it, I feel like I just completely lost my train of thought. Basically, it started off fun, then it became mind-numbing. Yeah, that's where I was at. So it was sometime last year I uninstalled all this stuff. Like, I'll just take a break. And then I took a break. Then I went back to it. Like, okay, I miss everyone in my little social group on the Twitter and such. And there's just something that, like, when I went back, it didn't feel the same. It was very strange. I guess, like, I had a taste of being free from this. And then now I'm going back because of the few little good things I remember. But it's just, I don't know, it wasn't enough. So after thinking about it for a while, I was like, I think I'm going to quit again. But this time, let's like be pretty hardcore about it. It's not bringing me that much happiness. I don't know. I just think I'm done with social media. Like I said, I think I said this already. I actually don't remember. I'm going to try and through my desktop, pop in on Twitter once a week just because there are people on there that I like to interact with. Probably not going to bother with the other ones. I really don't like Facebook at all. I never did. Instagram is so-so for me. Because basically my main thing is I like to be able to have conversations with people. And Twitter was the closest to like you can like get in the comment sections and have a back and forth and it's almost a conversation. I feel like Instagram isn't as good for that. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but either way, in terms of getting my social needs from social media, the requirements are just not being met. It almost feels like it's almost like a pain pill. Like, if you got a toothache, you take a pain pill and it numbs the pain. Your tooth is still rotting and throbbing and going to fall out of your head at some point probably, but you don't feel the pain. And if there's nothing you can do about the pain, then it's like, well, might as well take the pain pill. Social media is kind of like that. Like you're sad and lonely because you have no social life and you need social interaction, but you're not getting it. So that just like that whole situation is going on. So you go on social media. Social media is the pain pill. It numbs the pain of being alone. That's what I'm trying to say. It numbs the pain of being alone. But it's not really satisfying what you need. If your tooth hurts, you need to go to a dentist. And if you're sad from just being alone and not having much of a social life, then you need to actually make connections with people, and social media just doesn't offer that. This is quite the ranty video. I don't know. But I just felt like it was something interesting to talk about because, again, some people that I know kind of like on my YouTube circle also follow me on Twitter and I follow them. So I thought it was just worth talking about the fact that I'm going to be absent. Maybe someday I'll return. I've considered maybe around like Halloween and Christmas. Maybe then I'll come in, because that's usually when Twitter is the most fun, is Halloween and Christmas. And then it kind of goes back to being just sort of, like there's not even really a point to be there. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I just thought it was maybe worth, because there's an overlap between people I know through this channel and Twitter, so maybe it was worth just mentioning. And just in general, I just felt like I needed to talk about, I don't know, my displeasure with social media at the moment. Because again, like I feel so awesome right now. Like there's like a weird sadness that comes from not using it constantly. But then I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling feelings again. Like emotions. Like social media was numbing all of those feelings, and now I can feel them again, and that will help me be artistic better, because you need feelings to create art. So yeah, that's awesome. And in general, I'm trying to do a bunch of things to not feel like shit all the time. Like not eat a whole bag of Doritos in one sitting. That's not great. So yeah, I'm going to try to get some less Dorito-based food in my life. So yeah. I feel like the point of this video on my other channel was just an update to talk about the different things I'll be doing, and I kind of briefly mentioned the social media stuff. This video has mostly been about the social media stuff, so I guess I can just do an update on what you can expect from this channel now. Pretty much nothing has changed. I'll make a video every now and then go rogue. Kind of what I've been doing, right? But I'm also going to be posting weekly on this. Where am I going with any of this? I'm going to be posting weekly on my other channel, or at least I'm going to try to. Depends on what kind of response I get. So I'll leave a link to that channel if you want to check it out. When I first started the Candy Jack channel, I kind of wanted there to be a huge separation between the two channels. I thought it was maybe good that people from my other channel didn't know that I put on a weird cat face for this other YouTube channel. Don't really give a shit anymore. So, yeah, you can just check that one out. And I'm running out of things to say. This is kind of a ranty video. I'm not even sure if the microphone is picking up my audio properly, because I haven't really tested it with the, with the fursuit on, so we'll see. Okay, I guess that's enough of this fucking bullshit. Bye.